Hello friends, welcome. Hopefully you can hear the game sounds. I've got it turned almost all the way up. Yep, glad to have you here. A little bit of a Friday night quick stream, a couple hours. Glad to see you here, Hoffmeister. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Anyone else here, say hello. I don't bite. Not much, at least. Yes, like I was saying, the image in the thumbnail is from the world I was playing in the COVID lockdown 2020, about 3 years ago. So it's a little old, but I liked it. Liked it a lot. Thought it was a fun little bit of symmetry there. Gonna be a long time before we have anything like that over here, but we'll work our way towards it. We will see what happens. But yes, if you were not here last time, we built all of these coal generators over here. We got 4 of them up and running. So we should now have, yep, we've got a capacity of about 385 megawatts. Now it's saying that my stream health is bad. Shouldn't be bad. Should be okay. I'm putting out 8,100 kilobits per second. Should be working. Anyone in chat, confirm or deny good quality stream video. I actually can't see anything in the YouTube preview window, but it shouldn't be bad. But I digress. We have plenty of power now, thanks to these guys, and now we can continue on doing other fun stuff. Ghost Tank, thank you very much. I appreciate it, my friend. Currently, we are completing phase 2 of the space elevator, and we also have, well, we haven't picked one yet, but we do have a another phase of our research we can start doing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head back and start working on that. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening or early Saturday morning, depending where you are. One thing I want to try and get soon is vehicles. So that's going to make this a whole lot easier. We've got lots and lots of fun stuff to get into. Is that Belden LeBouf? LeBouf? I'm not exactly great at all different language pronunciations, but appreciate the birthday wishes. Stream looking good to me. All right, good. I don't know what YouTube's on then, because it says, oh, your stream health is bad, but all my stuff in OBS is looking exceptionally good. Hoffmeister says, when I think of oil refiners, I think of miles and miles of pipes and distillation tubes. So yeah, what you didn't see in that picture is a whole bunch of other stuff that we had already, well, I say we, before I guess I was making Ostra videos back then, but I wasn't really, it was pretty small time. I think I might have had 250 subscribers. But yeah, I was not playing Satisfactory for that. But there's a whole bunch of pipes, and I had an entire array of, like, filters and different production things. But yes. Alright, let's see. I'm now behind on chat again. Happy birthday, JC. Thanks, Jack. Josh, what's up, man? Hey, yo, what a day for the milestone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate birthday wishes. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for hopping in. Roy, hola, konnichiwa. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic. Had a very, very good dinner. I don't think you're in the Discord. If you are, apologies. But we went and got some pad thai. Local pad thai spot. Been going there for probably close to 20 years at this point. So they know us, and it's always a good time. And they gave me a free dessert. It was very, very good. So had a nice time with the family. Relaxed earlier today. Got a couple things done. And now hanging out with you guys for a little bit. First I've seen this game, usually watch Ostra videos. Yeah, this is a fun game. So if you're not familiar, this is Satisfactory. It is a factory building. It's not really a city builder so much, but it has like the same kind of resource management type of things. So I guess I could give you a brief tour of what we already have set up. It hasn't been much. We've only played about 6 or 7 hours on this save. This is the space elevator. The overarching goal of the game is to complete this mysterious project that we don't really know anything about because it hasn't been expanded upon in the lore, but we send items up into space. We're colonizing this alien planet, and we have all these different resources we can exploit. So what we're doing up here is, let me elevate myself. We have these little towers and stuff we can climb. What we're doing here is we're assembling a part called smart plating. All these different things come in. These machines are turning iron rods into screws, and these screws are going into these machines, which are getting different types of materials to make different components, and that machine makes the final component, the smart plating. This thing right here, that is smart plating. It's one of the space elevator parts, and that is what is going to be fed into this thing, and then once we have all of the phase 2 parts, you can see in the upper right corner of the screen, then we can launch that into space, and we unlock more technologies down here. But yeah, that's basically, oh, chainsaw. That's basically the gist of the game. We just have to collect a bunch of resources. We have iron over there. That's copper, but we're getting most of our copper from that guy over there because that's a better quality resource node. And we've got furnaces and stuff to make ingots. And this isn't really organized super well yet. We will end up reconfiguring this specific area to make all the different parts. But for right now, it's a decent start. We've got water over there being extracted to be used as coolant all the way over there for our, unlock my scroll wheel, for our coal power plants. You can't see the smoke particles because we're out of range, but they are operating. There's coal being mined from the little coal nodes over there, being burned for electricity. And what that is going to allow us to do is, let me not get killed falling off this thing. That's going to allow us to power all of our little things here. We can finally stop using biofuel, biomass, whatever you want to call it, to run everything. Which is what we had been doing. These little things, burning compressed logs. I kind of think these are similar to the those logs you can buy at the grocery store if you have a fireplace in your house. And they're basically just wax paper compacted into like a log shape. But that seems to be what that is. I guess we could just let this burn out because we don't really need to worry about it. But one thing we have not done since last time is we have not selected a new milestone. We can make jump pads, not really super useful. I never really use them. But we also have vehicular transport. We have basic steel production. Melee combat, the Xenobasher, kind of like a lightsaber thing. And then we can do hypertubes are really fun. I don't know if we'll get to those today or not, but we also have Mark III logistics, which gets us faster conveyor belts and some other fun stuff. I kind of just don't want to mess with the jump pads because I don't think I'm going to use them. Might be kind of fun though. If we take a look at our tier 3 stuff, yeah, the tier 3 stuff is going to take us a little while to make. Yeah, definitely. So maybe we do want to make these just so we can jump around. Why not? Let's just do that. No real reason not to. All right. Now, while I'm talking, I just completely ignored like half the stuff you guys were saying in chat. How young are you? I am 32 as of today. Every time I see the phrase, it's my birthday, I think of that oldie song. Yeah, there's a couple good ones. Where's the Red Water in Update 5 Timberborn? And that will be tomorrow's video. Most likely we'll see the first... I haven't recorded it yet. I'm going to do that after we're finished with this. But that's probably going to be the first bad tide we get. Will happen sometime tomorrow. If not, it'll be in Sunday's video. Thanks very much for the wishes, Paul. Appreciate you. Megan, thanks for the £2. Appreciate you very much. Happy birthday, JC. You're ace. Appreciate it. Roy says, and then we green, yellow, and red Presto logs. Yeah, Back to the Future. Love that movie. Well, I guess technically that's the third one. Put them in. They burn hotter, and what happens when you get past 2,000? The whole boiler explodes. Yep, you got that right. I love those movies. We watch them every time we do road trips. We have a DVD player in the van, and we pop those in every single time. So about once a year. Always fun. Unfortunately, Slate here, so won't be in for long, but I do want to wish you happy birthday. Thanks, Mitchell. Appreciate you very much. Pronounced LaBeouf. Gotcha. I didn't realize the JulyFlame was basically wax paper. Yeah, take a look next time you you open one of those. It is wild, because I always say, hey, cool, it's a log, but no, I mean, sure, it's got paper products in it, but it's basically just a fancy candle. Suppose wood pulp and paraffin nuggets would make good fireplace. Yeah, absolutely they would. 100%. I'm gonna swap the recipe for wire here, and we will get that rolling here. I don't think I have any more overclocking stuff on me. I could turn these blue power slugs into those if I wanted to, but let's make sure I don't have to research anything with them. Yeah, all we have to do is get a yellow slug now, but you kind of have to just come across those. So I think what I'll do Just turn these guys into power shards. Because why not? Technically, you're 9 months older than what you... yeah. Yeah, that's always funny. There sure are a lot of September birthdays, so we'll just go with that. But I digress. Let's put in a little bit of a boost here, because this always seems to back up. I think this is the exact amount we want based off of input. Let's just check what this is putting out. Oh no, it's putting out 30, so we can actually boost this considerably more. Is that going to get to 30? Yes, it is. Cool. So that would be 100% efficient, even though this is running at 200% capacity. We have the ability to take care of that, though, so that is fine. Some cultures, newborns are counted as one. Yeah, isn't that a thing with, was it South Korea was using a different system for counting people's ages, but then they changed, and now people are all messed up with, like, how old they actually are? Pretty sure that's what it was. Happy birthday, old man. My birthday's creeping up here soon. December 6th. All right, well, I will try to keep that in mind as we get closer to there. I think it's South Korea. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking of. I believe Japanese say you're one when you're born. I've not heard of that, but I also have never been to Japan, so I would not be surprised if that was the thing. Alright, let's get our 150 cable. Pop that in here. Now we got to get some rotors, and that is one of the things that is being constructed up here on this this platform for part of our space elevator parts. And I think it's this one right here is making the rotors. Yeah, so that's screws and iron rods. So I'm actually just going to take this whole stack of screws, because that'll get filled up again pretty quick, he says, as he gets caught behind conveyor belts. And we can just make these by hand. Won't take too long. Alright, so where... there we go, 20. I need 50, but making 20 this way is going to be just a little bit faster, because we don't have a fully automated rotor factory yet. But that is one of the things that I would like to do in the game. We just have to do the math to see what we can do with which categories of equipment and components and everything. And basically what I would like to do is I'd like to take these individual resource nodes that are scattered all around, and each node becomes one factory for one specific thing. And then you have different logistics that can ship things all around the map, and so on and so forth. Alright, so we'll give that a chance to refill a little bit. Let's come grab some of our iron plates, because we need to have another 107-ish of those. Shove those in here, and then all we have to do is get some more rotors. So that's all looking good. Mitchell's comment was filtered out by the top chat, all chat mechanic. No, I can see it, unless there's another one besides the South Korea comment. It's your birthday, but you're on the one giving gifts in Update 5 episode plus live stream. Well, I like doing this. That's the thing. This is one of the things that I always want to do, is just hang out with you guys and have fun time, play some video games. So I am happy to do so. Also, Update 5 is really cool, and I'm excited, which is I am doing a video every single day. We might have some duplicate videos for a while. But the first couple have been performing really, really well, which I'm kind of expect whenever there's a new update, people flock to it. But the first one, let me pull up the stats page real quick on my phone. It has some insane amount of views in the first, basically 24 hours, like 5,400 views in the first 24 hours. That's pretty good. And then the one I put out this morning is already up to 2,100. So people are definitely watching them, which makes it a little easier for me to sit here and record multiple videos in one day, I'll tell you that much. So that's always super exciting, and I think we're going to have a really fun time with that. I got to get some more rods, so let's see. I don't think there's anything. Nope, we don't have anything chilling right there. And we shouldn't really have any backup here either. So those are 15 per minute. See, these are backing up. So I feel like, yeah, making 30 per minute, it really shouldn't be backing up at all, because these are supposed to be, yeah, it's using 15 per minute. This is using 15 per minute. If this is only producing 30 per minute, there shouldn't be a backup, but there kind of always is. So don't quite understand what's going on with that. Do I have... Yeah, see, this one's completely backed up. It's spitting out 30 per minute. This is using 30 per minute, but I guess it's just barely caught up. Well, that's fine. We'll just do a little bit of manual playthrough right here. Where do you think you could have been... Oh, you talking about the age-changing mechanic? Could have been legal to do certain activities, and because of your age being younger, it wasn't legal anymore. Yeah, that would be interesting to learn how they're doing that. That just seems very, very weird. But also, I think they were one of the only countries in the world that actually used that system for age. If you switch from all chat to top chat, the South Korea comment vanishes. Oh, why? Why is that? Doesn't make any sense. Love this game, but the numbers become overwhelming. Yes, they absolutely do. That is part of the fun and also part of the torture of playing this game. I don't think we're going to go through an entire complete playthrough of this, but I usually get bored somewhere around tier 6, maybe tier 7. Once you get into the late game stuff, it gets really, really, really irritating to try and keep up with production of things. But once you start having the monorails and you can have the hypertubes and stuff going everywhere, it gets really, really fun. Could you use an auto-clicker for this? You could, except now you don't have to, because they changed it so you can just push spacebar once, which is what I just did. And it'll just keep cycling through all this. But yeah, you can use an auto-clicker for all sorts of stuff. Although now I don't think there's much benefit to it, based off of how this actually works now. And when you're gathering the leaves and stuff, you can just hold down E, and as long as the first time you push E is an area where you're able to gather leaves, you can just hold E down and walk around, and it'll pick up every single scrap of flowers or leaves or tree scraps or whatever. So that's usually what I do whenever I have to go get some of that stuff, but I don't think we're going to have to do that again. Not for a while, at least. Alright, let's make some rotors. Oh, I can only make another 12? Oh, yikes. Well, in that case, I'm just going to keep making more screws, because those are annoying. Once this is in place, we can see if we can build jump pads to take us between our coal power plants in here. Maybe a little faster. We'll see what happens. It's also a good way to get yourself killed if you don't have it aimed correctly. Which, well, hopefully is not something you're into. Too bad you can't just type a quantity number. Yeah, that would be nice, but also keep in mind, this way that we're currently making things is not how you're supposed to do it. It's just an option you have if you don't have the infrastructure. It's supposed to incentivize you to construct the machines to actually do all this work. But if you can't, because you don't have enough power, you don't have enough machines available to do stuff, then you can always go in and do this other way. Now, I think I wanted to go to this guy instead. Oh, so this is actually kind of balanced now. Alright, we'll just take all of those ingots. Don't mind me. I cannot wait until I have the jetpack. Super fun. So now we should see our number of rotors we can make go up. I think we have enough screws to make the rest of them, but the individual rods are going to be what holds us back for most of this. Forcing the player to do it the slow way makes building the infrastructure more satisfying. Yes. Except we don't really have the... we don't have enough nodes right now to build everything that we want to build because everything is so compact. So that's one of those things that we kind of just have to build up gradually. Yeah, and our space elevator parts, we have to make 500 of those smart plating. We can make one of those every 30 seconds. So, yeah, 250 minutes. It's going to take us another 4 hours to make the rest of those, and then we have to make 2 other different parts. Yeah, that's not something that's going to get finished today. Probably not Sunday either. All right, we have 19 more rotors to put in here. We need 11 more. But we have to let stuff catch up a little bit. So if we come over here... Yeah, see, this is still reloading. We can't really take anything out of here. They're just hopping in here to do their own... Oh, there's 86 of these things. Guess what? Goodbye. You can have 22 of those back. All right, problem solved. I had forgot they were accumulating in there. All right, well, that is super convenient. Now we can just launch this thing away.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Follow this thing up as it goes away. Ah, where'd it go? It changes direction and makes it hard to track in the photo tool, but there it is. And it'll just go up in the sky and just stop somewhere because it thinks we can't see it. Yep, see, there it goes. You come out of photo mode, you can't see it anymore. Can you raise the speed? No. This is real time only. If you want it to run and you don't have patience, you just leave the game open and go somewhere else, which I have definitely done. I've left it running overnight before, and computer was not too happy with that. But oh yeah, so we're getting some graphical weirdness. It just does that. It's graphic settings. But now we have the ability, since we have all this other stuff. I need to make an awesome sink, so I have to have some reinforced plates. We'll go grab some of those. Paul Phillips, welcome to the Beard Boosters. Appreciate you tagging along. We got some emotes for you in the well, wherever the emotes are. I don't really watch YouTube live streams, so I don't know exactly how it works, but there is some stuff for you to play with in chat. And you get videos early. Usually about 12 hours early, night before. Not always 12 hours. Sometimes it's closer to 8 or 10, but Beard Boosters always get them the night before. Here on YouTube, at least. Patreon does not anymore. That's not something that was sustainable. But I'm going to end up redoing some of that stuff anyway. But appreciate... Beans! How are you not a Beard Booster already? Also, welcome. We were talking earlier about leaving Satisfactory running for overnight or for a couple hours or AFKing or whatever. And I know you've done that a lot. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you if you're heading out. Can't hear anything because I'm watching a movie at a Field's house. Happy birthday. Thank you much. Appreciate it. What is a Field's house? I know what you mean. But we're... Oh, if you can't hear anything, then you're not going to be able to actually listen to me ask you questions. Has Beans had gifted subs? Back when I was streaming on Twitch, I guess 2 years ago, he was the top sub gifter. I think he probably still is. If you go to my Twitch channel, I don't know if it shows it or not, but he was gifting a whole lot of subs. No, Beans and I used to be roommates. Had a whole lot of fun. He actually introduced me to this game. Paul says, thanks, love your content, want to become a member for a while. Well, thanks, I appreciate it. And I hope you get at least some level of utility out of a little bit of early access as a way of me saying thank you. But yes, very, very much appreciated. Oh, I need cables. That's right. We got to come over here and grab our... What's this called? Wire. There we go. Grab that whole spool, make some cables. And then we'll build an awesome sink, and I'll show you guys what this thing does. It's kind of fun. And that sound is our pod returning. Ah, here he goes again. 10 gift subs from Beans. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Who got it in the drop? Gorsnet, Richard G. That's a return. Abe, Jonathan Durette. Yeah, you've been in and out for a couple times. Texas Game Mom, Guns and Bourbon, Degree OMG, Jules. Is that Mara? Binday, HO3K. Yeah. Welcome to the Beard Boosters. Welcome back to some of you. Appreciate your support, even if it is by way of someone else. Appreciate you being here and being part of all the fun. I was watching Update 5 Episode 2 when this stream started. I think it might have been a members-only video when you started watching. It was members-only last night at about 10 p.m., 11 p.m. my time. So it went... Update 5 Episode 2 went live for everybody at about 11:30 this morning, my time. Sorry, down with audio. Can't continue watching. Have fun with Satisfactory. Appreciate you being here. I know you can't. I'll just message you. Just send you a Facebook message. But yeah, as always, appreciate it. If you go back and watch the VOD, you can hear me saying stuff. Don't mind me, I'm sending him a message currently. Alright. There we go. 1 sec. Alright, we're good. Good. That took a long time, but we are back. I've got stuff to make the awesome sink now and awesome shop as well, I think. Yes. So this basically is a giant recycler. Oh man, now I gotta find a spot to put this. I think I'm going to put this up here because it's a flat open space and it's going to fit up here pretty well. We can also divert different components. But yes, this is, like I was saying, a giant recycling, like a shredder kind of thing. And you can send all of your extra components into it. So if you have overflow, then you can route things into it, or you can just have a, container, which is what I normally end up doing, a storage container. And then that ends up just... Can I even place this up here? Oh, I think I have to have it go the other way. Have the output correct. Oh, I don't have iron rods. That's what the problem is. Well, guess what? I'll just pluck these off of this little conveyor belt here. I think I need 2 more. There we go. Just grab this next one. All right. Let's put ourselves in a storage container. The output is here. Ah, see, I can put this here, so I will. So that is going to get connected here. And what you can do is you can put anything you don't want to keep. You can put in here, and it'll just zoop, stick it through here, and it'll recycle it, turn it into points. So that has... I guess what I should do is of course, I need iron rods. What I should do is just build another one of these. Really? Alright. I guess we have to go back down to get more wire so I can build another one of these things. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why Hoffmeister never seems to get the gift memberships. I know it's happened like once, I think. YouTube is got something out for you about, I guess. Yeah, YouTube does not allow to gift to specific people, I don't think. As far as I know, it's just kind of a randomized thing. Let's put in that guy right there, and then we'll connect this. The reason I'm putting extra poles in is because they have to only have up to 4 connections, and it can be very annoying to deal with. But this thing is now able to have stuff pumped into it, and you can either put DNA points or just items. You can put bio waste, I guess, like our stinger remains, which I need to make sure that we actually have all that stuff researched. But I'm going to go ahead, since I already have all these cables here, I'll put this stack of cables in, and I'll show you what happens when you start putting stuff in the awesome sink. So as it starts churning stuff, this little stuff up here starts turning around, and you'll see this graph go up, and you get points toward coupons. You print the coupons off, and then it's like, you know, when you go to Chuck E. Cheese or Dave & Buster's or whatever you have in your country, that's like the child casinos where you go play the video games and the crane games and the claws and everything, and you get your little coupons, and then you go to the prize counter, and you get like the cheapest, crappiest prizes known to mankind with your $50 worth of arcade token winnings. Yeah. It's basically the same kind of thing you can redeem for different aesthetic upgrades or items in this shop, which we will not be able to do for a little bit because it's going to take some time to make enough coupons. But that is that's the gist of all that. Awesome shop is, you know what? I'm just going to dismantle the lookout tower and we'll relocate it because I want to put this. Does it matter which way this faces? I don't think it does. Oh, I don't have the cable because I put it in here so I could build the thing. All right. I was wondering why that was a thing. Let's stick that right next door. So you open this thing up, and you've got all sorts of different stuff. You can get signs, you can get different lights, different skins for storage boxes, just, you know, basic stuff. But the really useful stuff: conveyor ceiling mounts, pipeline attachments, different power outlets you can stick on the wall, different foundations. You can make quarter pipes. So you can make like a skate park for stuff. Walls. Conveyor walls, door walls, windowed walls, gates, other architecture things. You've got roofs, you've got structural beams, railings, walkways. Oh, road barriers, that's new. All sorts of cool stuff to make your factories actually look like factories. Different skins for some materials. The factory cart, this is the fun thing. You get this guy, and you can drive around on your quote-unquote concrete foundations that are actually closer to metal, but who's keeping track? You can drive this thing around. It folds up like a suitcase, and you can just carry it with you. You can also get... Oh, these are new. Oh, this is cool. I did not know this was a thing, but I guess in-game music. The same studio that made this game also made Goat Simulator, if you're familiar with that, and that's, I guess, what this goat music is. But all of the different games that they've had, I guess you can get those soundtracks in there. The goat music one is free, so we might actually pick that up. And then you can get these different awards and statues. Yes, Golden Nut. Where is Devilish Fun? Yeah, that's some big Devilish Fun and Kurt energy with that one. But you can get coffee cups, and then if you want, you can go in here and get actual components. If you're too lazy to go find them, I guess you can use a coupon for it. But only anything that you've already unlocked appears in the shop. As you unlock other stuff, you can get that. Yeah, I have not played Goat Simulator, actually. I've always wanted to, but I just never found the time. Maybe there's a limit to how many free gift memberships you can receive. Probably not, because I know for a fact there's people that are on the 3 and 4 month list that have never bought one. They've always been gifts. I'm actually ineligible for gifted subs because I have a brand account. Yep, that was a thing. I think, I don't know if it was you that we were having this discussion with, but I know it's come up a couple times about brand accounts not being able to receive things. Maybe it was you. Well, unwilling to give up my screen name of 30 years to create a non-brand account. Yeah, that's tough. Because, especially if you have, like, the youtube.com/ whatever your username, you absolutely do not give that up. Keep that forever. But YouTube will let you rename whatever account to whatever. You're just not going to get the same URL. But you can have it, like, displayed, name show up as whatever you want. I wish my car could fold up into a suitcase. Would definitely help in those times. Yeah. I guess probably at least some of you in the chat are old enough to remember the Jetsons cartoon from the 60s. But George Jetson literally had the suitcase car, and it was a flying car, but you get what I'm saying. It literally just fold up into a suitcase, and then you just carry it into work with them. You have to get a coffee cup so when you're flying to the air thrown out of into one of those vacuum tubes with the jetpack you can drink. Yep, that's exactly what we would always do. And I know Beans isn't here anymore, but that's what he would do all the time. He'd just take random screenshots of him flying through the air and send them to me like, oh, I'm just drinking my coffee cup. They had for a while, and maybe it's just something we haven't unlocked yet, but they have a golden coffee cup. At one point you could get one of those. Where was that? I think once you have a certain milestone, you can have the golden one, but I don't have that. Audio tape from Guardians of the Galaxy a choice? Let's find out. I did not see... Where was that? Was that under specials? I mean, that's probably all super copyrighted music. I couldn't play on stream anyway. But, Absolute Fix-It Boombox. I don't know what comes in here. The most efficient music in the universe. I wish it would tell us what's actually on there. 22 minutes and 47 seconds of goat-fi beats to chill / eat grass, too. That's funny. Joel Synthholm. The only music that can be legally listened to while driving around in a Fix-It factory cart. I hope this is synthwave. I think it probably is. I love synthwave. I used to have intro music for Twitch. That was all. I would just rotate between synthwave remixes, but a couple people complained about it when I put them on YouTube. So like, all right, or whatever. I just won't do it here. Classic Michael. Who's Classic Michael? I feel like that's the game reference I just don't get. Sanctum, I think, is another game that they made, and I know for a fact the goat music is from that. But there must be another game I haven't played. But let's see how many coupons we've got. 5 whole coupons. What else can I feed through here? Caterium I'm not going to do because that's valuable, but I think if we go back over to our, what do you call it? This thing. Grab some more wire. We'll just make some cable and have it fed through there. Now I'm way behind on chat. Hey, Kurt's here. Oh, full 3 minutes late. Sorry, buddy. Can't believe I'm saying this at 3 in the morning, but I overs. Appreciate the birthday wishes very, very much. Glad you could make it. Also, the capsule cars in the original Dragon Ball. Oh, man, I haven't seen any of that in forever. I was just thinking about that the other day. Somebody in one of the Discord servers I'm in brought up... might have actually been Josh. I don't know if he's still here. But the Toonami block on Cartoon Network. When I would have watched it would have been, I think, like, I don't know, 2004, 2005. That always had some variant of Dragon Ball. It was probably Dragon Ball Z, Code Lyoko. One Piece was in there for a while. A couple other things. But I would always watch that after I got off the bus in middle school, 2004, 2005. How did you oversleep at 3 a.m.? I believe Kurt sets an alarm whenever I have a stream. Because of his location around the other side of the world. Which, insane dedication. I don't think I would probably do that for hardly anybody, but I'm glad you're here. Ace says, good evening everyone, happy birthday JC. Thanks very much, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me tonight for a little bit. Well, I went to bed at midnight to be able to watch the stream, set an alarm for 2, but nope, That's alright. We've only been live for about 37, 38 minutes. Zombie Gamer, hey, welcome. DMCA laws don't feel like they were written in good faith. Absolutely not. Losing all revenue from an hours-long video because it has 15 seconds of a copywritten song is not reasonable, and that's why I don't play it. Twitch, you can kind of get away with it, but if they catch you with it live, then you can get a strike on your channel. Fortunately, my Twitch, I don't think I ever really had more than, I don't know, 5 or 6 viewers, and it was mostly my friends anyway, so didn't care. I didn't save my VODs. I mean, I have copies of my VODs, but they don't save on Twitch. I don't know, I've got like 600 gigabytes of just me talking at video games saved on one of my hard drives. Like, why did I keep this? I don't need to save that. The nice thing about YouTube is it saves all of that automatically and it's archived. Whereas Twitch gets rid of them after, I don't know, like 30 days or something. I do still want to get back into Twitch, but YouTube has been going so incredibly well, I do not want this to suffer as a result. Happy birthday, thanks Zombie Gamer, appreciate it. Gotta wake up in 4 hours to go get my car, then... Oh, why do you have to go get your car? Are you getting it worked on? Work starts, but it's a national holiday in China, so gonna be... You do so much stuff. It's honestly a little confusing sometimes to keep up with whatever you got going on, but I know you do a bunch of international work. Birthdays are very close together. Couldn't believe when I saw your stream. Yeah, September birthdays unite. I always thought it was funny just how many people have birthdays in September. I mean, we all know why, but it's just always always funny. Like, I've got another friend I went to college with. We were in band together, and he's got the same birthday as me. I don't think he watches these, but I know he watches my Twitch sometimes when I do that. Yep, September babies. I think it's one of those to stay on YouTube. I heard pay on Twitch is not. No, it's not. So I shouldn't disclose actual numbers because YouTube will get mad, but I can tell you Twitch takes 50% of sub revenue and bits donations. YouTube takes 30%. So every of the memberships and donations through YouTube, I get 70% of all of those, and actual ad revenue is, I believe, split 50-50 between me and YouTube. But the rates that go on videos are different depending on what genre you're in. Gaming happens to pay more than most others. So I end up doing pretty well. Considering the amount of views that my stuff gets, it's actually pretty nice. And of course, I don't sit here to do it for money, but it is nice that I can make some money doing this. Just having a good time hanging out with you guys. Always fun. One Piece is still going. Yeah, that's why I won't watch it. If I'm going to spend the amount of time to watch 1,200 episodes of anime, it is not going to be one show. And it's going to be a bunch of different stuff, so I can, you know, get a more diverse palette of stuff. Plus, I'm not really that big of a battle shonen kind of person either. I like the slice of life stuff. Oh, that's boring. I don't care. No, but it's just nice, like the real calm, chill stuff. Like, oh hey, let's go camping or fishing or whatever. I don't know why. I like it. It's good. I will watch some of that stuff. I've got to watch the rest of Mob Psycho 100. Really liked the first season of that. That was good. Let's see. What else have I watched recently that's shonen-ish? Hell's Paradise was good. That was another Mappa thing. I haven't watched Attack on Titan. Probably won't. Jujutsu Kaisen. I think that's how that's pronounced. I need to watch that at some point. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is on my list, but that's another one that's kind of long. I have to kind of actually dedicate time toward doing. Yeah, there's all sorts of good stuff out there if you have patience to sit there and watch hundreds of episodes of one thing. If you watched 1,000 hours of One Piece, you'd be able to. Oh, jeez. I don't think that's how language acquisition works. We have 7 coupons. I want to try to get like 15 or 20, but it's going to take us a while. So we might go ahead and accelerate that with some DNA coupons. So let's go on a little hunting trip. Hunt down some of those hog things, and then convert them into DNA points. Nice to see some automation going on. Missed the last Satisfactory stream. We've gotten to base building. That is what I'm attempting to unlock today, is to get walls and ceilings and stuff so we can actually construct buildings that look good. So we're not going to see any friends over here because this thing is running. But I see... Oh, that's behind those things. Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely don't want to have anything to do with these guys until I have a better weapon. I need my Xeno Basher before I can do that. But we want to go in there at some point. No, Alex, I'm not watching that. Absolutely not. I know what that's about. That is not something I have any interest in. Lean Strong, Dealanach says, lean strongly towards comedy anime. There's a lot of really funny stuff. Yeah, Attack on Titan is pretty heavy, and also, like, I don't know, kind of like a toxic community around some of that stuff. Some people are like, oh, the Attack on Titan is fascist propaganda. Like, I don't even want to go there, man. I just want to watch and enjoy something. All right, is this just a coal? Yes, coal vein. We'll go ahead and pick some of that up. We can start making steel in a second. Watching so much Timberborn, I have Tetris syndrome. Yep, that is how that tends to work. Actually learned some Japanese vocabulary unconsciously while watching English subs. Yep, it'll do that to you. But I found that a lot of dialogue in most anime is pretty uncomplicated. Hey, here's a guy we can murder for his body parts and use them for profit. Alright, get back here. Where'd he go? Come on, get back here. Thank you. Alright, what else? What else is over here that we can take a stab at? Alright, it's this guy. Oh, there he is. What's up, dude? Alright. Hog remains. Want to make sure we don't lose sight of where we are. I just want to get a couple more of these things so I can make those protein packs. Because those are real easy to turn into DNA points. Alright, I heard somebody. Hey, spider. Oh, they're fighting. That's cool. Hey, get over here. Oh, that's already dead? What's the fun of that? Oh, there's another one. Alright. What's up, dude? I've never seen the two mobs fighting each other before. That's really cool. Alright. Nice. 3 for 1. Cool. Hey, another one. I don't remember these guys being over here. But I guess I never really did too much work over here. So there must be something pretty valuable up here. I see that blue slug. Is there a... is there like a yellow slug up here? I don't have my... hold on. Did that just phase through the rock here? Definitely did. Well, early access game. It happens. Can I get up here? You can kind of cheese it with your crouch jumping if you're careful. I don't think there's a yellow slug up here. But can I get up just a little higher? I don't think it's gonna... No, it's not gonna let me. Nope. Oh well, we tried. Anything over here? Normal iron ore. This is another spot we could build a little factory in here to make something. Because that's a normal... iron. Ah, these things that I said I wasn't going to attack. Yeah, the only way to really get rid of them is to let them explode on you. And then you have to detonate the, oh god. Alright, hold on. We have to run away. I don't have the healing stuff with me. But I absolutely do not want to die here. Alright, I don't think they're chasing me anymore. Yeah, but those guys are kind of a pain. Do I have... I got berries. I guess I could replace my chainsaw. There we go. Just eat a bunch of these. Doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, I didn't replace the chainsaw. I replaced the Xenobasher. Alright. That's done. I think I probably have enough stuff, honestly. But might as well just see if anyone's hanging around here. I don't hear anything, so I guess we can go back. Are these the scary spiders? I mean, I don't think they're scary, but yeah. That's there's bigger ones, though. If you go into the caves, there's some really, really big ones. That's, those are a little scary. No, spiders are very good. I try not to kill them. But they're very beneficial for the environment, and they're good house guests. I don't know, some people are like, oh, spiders in our house means your house is dead. No, it means they're keeping the bugs down. Just make sure it's not a poisonous thing like a brown recluse or a black widow or something, and you're fine. No reason to get mad at spiders. Copper ore, not going to worry about that. We'll pick that up at some point later. But the whole reason for going over there was to get some stuff to turn into protein, which we can put into the, what do you call it? Yeah, so now we have hog protein. And I need to make sure that I don't have any more research I can do from alien organisms. Yeah, I've got to have, I have to have hatchers. That's the big things I was saying don't mess with. But I can't kill those yet. Pet spiders are literally the best defense against mosquitoes. So I've heard. As someone who lives in the city, I must say spiders are much better than cockroaches. Yeah, and that's another thing. Living in the rural South, you will get cockroaches in your house. It does not matter if you are dirty. It does not matter if you are clean. You will have cockroaches. It is unavoidable. Let me see if I can get. I'm not going to put all 19 in there, but I'll put 10. See how many points for DNA I get for these. So we have. Is that even... Oh, it doesn't take these? Really? Oh, this is like a... I've never looked at this in detail. This is like a shrink-wrapped, like, meat thing. Like you find at the supermarket. Alright, so we'll leave that alone, I guess. I guess it has to be the actual DNA capsules. Unfortunate. How many... We only have 8 coupons, really? I guess I'll just put more cables in. We gotta make... Oh, I was going to make a workbench. That's what I need to do. I need to have a workbench up here. Just to be useful. So what do I... where do I... There it is, craft bench. There we go. Now I can sit here and I can make... wire and then I can make cable. Spiders in Japan are between hand and head size. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. I heard about Australia spiders that are that big, but I did not know Japan had those. That is terrifying. Yeah, we have murder hornets. We have other annoying wasps. Most of the spiders that I see around where I'm at are like the daddy long legs, or we have a bunch of wolf spiders, which, as far as I know, they're not aggressive, but you don't want to let them bite you. I mean, they're not like deadly, but they are technically venomous, but it's not going to kill you. It's just going to have a, well, I might kill you, but just make your bite swell up real bad for a week or two, but it's not really the worst thing. Black widows, though, that's bad news. Definitely do not get involved with those. You know, after all that time, we've been live for almost an hour. We've only gone from 30 smart plating to 130, so that's how long this stuff takes. Now, could we build a second production line and supercharge everything and it go a lot faster? Yes, but I'm also not willing to put that much effort into the space elevator parts because we don't need them to be done for a really long time. Black widows, yeah, we have those here too. Brown recluses. There's a couple other ones that are definitely not something you want to mess with. The vast majority of them are completely harmless. If you don't want them in your house, and you just put them outside, but I always hate killing them. Alright, tired of sitting here staring at that. So let's put in another stack of cables. I want to get to at least 10 or 15 before I take anything out. But now I feel like I have to have something to go kill those hatchers. I live in the Australian bush and I've seen some absolutely insane... Yeah, I don't know what it is about Australia, but you guys have some insane, deadly wildlife. It is mind-blowing. Okay, here we go. Jump pads. Oh, okay. The jelly pad is to land in, so you don't die. But I guess we need to gather some leaves. I have never heard of Gauntlet Legends. I also was not a very big arcade game kind of person. I was sitting there playing games on my computer most of the time. We didn't really have any arcades when I was growing up. My dad always went to a bunch, but where I lived in the mid-late 90s, there weren't really any arcades unless you went to like a Chuck E. Cheese or something, and we never really did too much of that. So I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and Flight Simulator on the computer all the time. Oh, I've got a chainsaw. What am I doing? I can just cut these down. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a bunch of leaves. Cool. So let's do that. Would it be worthwhile to build the factory line for the space elevator parts and repurpose the production line? Yes. That is why it's up next to the space elevator. I'm going to repurpose that to make all of the space elevator parts. Right now, this stuff is feeding that. I don't think that's going to be a permanent thing. But one of the things I was going to do is going to stick out some of these jump pads to see just how far I can go. I don't think they propel you super far. I know it will kill you if you don't do it right. But I cannot remember. It has been so long since I've messed with this stuff. I cannot remember what the actual like how far it'll take you is. Is this Caterio? It is. First PC game was Minesweeper. Yeah. I spent a lot of time playing Minesweeper, original Windows 95 Solitaire, and the pinball game. 3D. Everyone always called it 3D Pinball Space Cadet, but that's not what the actual name of the game was. It's named something else. But it was actually a game you could purchase in Microsoft, I guess, licensed. Why is that not? Oh, you got to set... Oh. Oh. So this is actually, I guess, too high up to be useful. So let's not do that. Let's move this a little bit further. Yeah, see how much further you go when you have this? I am not watching Mushoku Tensei. No, absolutely not. From what I have read of the stuff the protagonist gets into is not stuff I feel comfortable endorsing. But it's a redemption arc, and I don't really care. That's pretty disgusting in my opinion. I mean, if you want to watch it, whatever. Do what you want. That's not something I'm going to get into, though. That's going to bounce. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. If it kills me, it kills me. But you go into this thing. Oh, does this have to be connected to the power? I guess it does. Where is my... There we go. Alright, let's see how far this thing takes me. Whee! Please don't die. Oh, that's it? Alright. Now, the fun thing is you can chain these. So if you have this land exactly in the right spot, then you can kind of start going in different directions here. Now, will this work like this? All right, so that's going to go... That's about as far out as that's going to work like that. Okay. Oh, I can actually reach all the way out there. All right, let's see. Where can I attach this to? Cool. I want to see if this works. I have no reason to believe that this is actually going to work. But if it does, that'd be cool. All right. Will it land me? No. It'll land me on the back of this. So I guess this has to... I guess it kind of has to bounce around in different directions. So if I do this, make it where I can actually land on something. Is that going to take away range? I don't know if this is going to work, but let's... stupid thing. Let's find out. Boing. Alright. Land on it. Ah, dog. Alright, so I guess I can't daisy chain these that well, but that's a fun little toy to play with, I guess. The hypertubes are definitely going to be closer to what we want to be going for. My least sane ex moved to Australia. Least sane is certainly that's certainly a descriptor. All right. Let's see, what else are we getting into here? Do I have I have 10 coupons. So I don't really have anything else I can put in here that's not going to be a pain to remake. I just want to get something else besides the factory card. I want to start getting the pieces to make our little factory for the... Well, I guess it's not really a factory, it's for the coal. I want to make that look a little better. First ever PC game was a platform that had you playing as a discarded piece of green... What? Green bubblegum. We played... I I guess in the 90s there was this huge push, at least in the United States, for educational computer games. So we had, well, that was after the time of the Oregon Trail, but we still played it. We had Apple IIes in my computer class until I was in 4th grade in 2001. So we played, oh man, we played Oregon Trail. There was a couple of like spelling games or whatever. But the real fun one was if you had a computer in your classroom that had Math Blaster on it. I have never been able, I haven't looked, but I've never seen Math Blaster show up ever after I was in elementary school. It just kind of disappeared from the face of the earth. I'm sure you could download it somewhere, but whatever. But it was, I remember it being interesting. At least you did simple math problems, and then you could, like, I don't know, blow up trash in space or whatever. But that, man, there are all sorts of these just really weird educational kind of games. Read an article on why they stopped including the Microsoft pinball game in Windows. Don't remember the exact details, but some Dilbert-like management issues. Does not surprise me if that's what actually happened. I heard it was just like a licensing thing, but I have not done a whole lot of research on it. Also not watching Food Wars, and I don't know what that other one is, Alex, but no. Beans was in chat earlier. He's gone. He was like, "Yeah, you should watch Food Wars," and then I looked up like a preview. Like, this is just softcore pornography. I'm not watching this. Nobody makes those kind of sounds eating food. At least I hope they don't. Are you moving in the air using your WASD? Yes, you can. Seems kind of funny that you can change momentum like in mid-air using your movement keys, but it lets you do. I have not seen Kill la Kill. That is on my list, though. I've been told that is actually much better than the incredibly ridiculous amount of fan service would lead you to believe. Do you have tubes yet? No, but we can get them. I don't know if I can get them today, but I have them able to be researched. You remember Math Blaster? I'm not insane. I'm not alone. Food Wars is good. I just can't get past like the way that you know the studio and the animators and everybody involved in that knows exactly what they're doing when they do like the animations and the sounds of these characters. We're like, come on, man, that's just weird. And if you want that kind of weird thing, there's definitely easier ways to just get it without trying to pretend you're just not watching something that you're not supposed to be watching. Going to head out. Hope you enjoy your birthday. Thanks for being here. I was glad to spend a little bit of it with you. Have a good rest of your night. Do I need more rotors? I think I'm going to want iron plates for when I eventually start making steel production. We have to have... Oh, I haven't researched that yet. Duh. That needs to be the next research thing. I cannot believe I did not have that set up. But we need to do steel production because that's going to unlock a whole bunch of other stuff. And I need to be able to make... what unlocks the... I can't remember. One of these things was going to unlock the Xenobasher. Or was that in... That might have been in one of these... oh, there it is. Improved melee combat. So I can do that one. But that's literally just the Xenobasher hand slot and inventory. Or we could do vehicular transport and get a tractor. Or we could do basic steel production and get a bunch of stuff. That being said, I do like the idea of getting the cool weapon. And it is the cheapest research. So let's do that. Let's just make ourselves a little lightsaber. Alright. I need to get 61 more of those reinforced plates, so we're going to rob from up here again. Shoujo Tsubaki, I don't think I'm familiar with that. Is that one of those, like, high school romance stories? Reinforced iron plate. Give me... Oh, they got tons of screws. Yep, no, you can restock that. I'm making those myself. In Japan, many food reviewers have the ridiculous, exaggerated reactions to how good the food is they're eating. Food Wars is just a parody of that. Okay, well, that makes sense. I just know in the context of, like, other stuff you see on the internet, I'm like, all right, I know exactly what they're trying to do here. And, no. There's better ways to get that kind of stuff, which I really don't even want in the first place. Come to Japan, you'll see people enjoying... I don't know what those kanji are. I think the second one... is that second one... I don't know what the actual pronunciation, but it translates to either... It's not gakusei, because that has probably horrible pronunciation, but that has another stroke that's not there. And I don't think it translates to girl because that has fewer strokes. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the kanji part of Duolingo yet. Why are you learning Duolingo? Because it's a game and it's fun. And I'm too lazy to pay for actual classes. In my voiceover class, my professor said there's no way to do efforts and oh-nos, the noises that aren't speaking, that doesn't sound like... Not reading the rest of that out loud, but yes, I have also heard that. Shirako. White child, and it means... Oh. Okay. That's what that was. Okay, I know, I know both of those as not kanji, both of those parts of the word. But, I guess technically it's 3 parts. I need screws. Can I just make this into... There we go. That is exactly as many as I needed. Now I just need cables, which we're probably going to be waiting for a pretty long while on, unless I am also able to make some of these a little faster. That lesson was really fun doing them in front of the entire class, as you can imagine. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be into that, but that probably is really funny to watch. Now we're just making a bunch of copper. It's not quite as exciting when you do it this way, is it? Thank you, you two, for emailing me and telling me that I'm live. I never would have known. Not sure who gifted me a membership for another month, but that was our friend Beans Universe, one of my former roommates in college. Nice guy. Always donates a bunch of stuff on my birthday if he catches me live. I will tell him you said thank you. Alright, let's make some wire. We need wire and we need cable. I probably should not have fed all that cable into the awesome sink, knowing that I would need it to make all this stuff. But that's fine. Water is good. The only bad thing is it takes forever when you do it manually. I've heard, is it Gintama or Gintama? But that's on my list. I've been told that's very good. I've got a lot of stuff that people have recommended I watch. So it takes forever to get through stuff because, you know, everything is either 12 episodes or it's 24. If it's like one of those serialized things and it's hundreds of episodes, you're like, oh my god, I can't even think about watching this. Like, who even has the time? But sometimes I will be able to sit down and crank one of those out in a couple weeks or something. Gin, not gin. I know what you mean, but the pronunciation of the G-I-N as a word is the same as gin. But I get you. Gintama. Oh, man. What? There was one other one that people have been begging me to watch forever. But I've just always kept putting it off. I don't know, there's millions of these things. Alright, so I've got 546 wire. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this all the way up, and then we'll start making the rest of it into cable. Why do I still have... Oh, I still have this to-do list. I don't need that to be a thing. We're all finished with that. All right. Let's grab some more wires. Would have been better to recycle unprocessed raw materials. Not really, because each item has a specific value that the game decides, and you get the tickets faster if you feed in finished products. But it basically is the sum of all of the components used to make it. So theoretically, it is more efficient to feed it raw materials, but it just takes so long for it to actually give you any reward out of it that it's almost always better to just feed it finished stuff. Even though that results in you losing, technically, a bunch of resources. It's the amount of time you would wait to just feed like unprocessed ore into it. You would have to. It would take 200 hours to get a couple tickets out of it. And each ticket you redeem increases the time it takes to make more. So it's like leveling in RuneScape, if you've ever played that. Like, you know, like the level 92 has half the amount of experience that level 99 has, so you're really only halfway through. Theoretically, you're only halfway through the process of training a level once you get to level 92, even though you've already unlocked most of the ways you can actually do a skill at that point. I don't know. I never got anything past like 80. It just takes way too much time. Watching all of Gintama would be like watching every season of Family Guy. Yeah, I think I'd much rather watch almost anything besides Family Guy at this point. Did you say in today's episode there will be another Timberborn episode tomorrow? Yes. There's going to be another one tomorrow that I'm going to record as soon as we're done here, and then there's going to be another one on Sunday. And I'm not going to promise another one on Monday, but I'm going to try and put out as many Update 5 ones as I can, as fast as I can. Because one, it's fun, and two, there's always a huge bump in interest for videos on the new stuff. And that is obviously advantageous for many different reasons for channel growth, and people want to see it anyway. So I think that is a win-win for everybody involved. It just takes a little bit more time for me to do this stuff, but it's not like that's something I don't enjoy anyway. Oh, seriously? Alright. I needed like one more of these. And then we can make the fun sword. And that's pretty much it, but... Alright, give me some more cables. And then we'll stick that in there. Launch that thing.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Just saying 83 happy birthday. Thanks. Appreciate it. Glad you could be here for a little bit. Badwater update makes me nervous. I need to watch you mess up a bunch. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to, because I've already figured out how to like not get super screwed by it. Also, happy birthday. Thank you, Bende. Appreciate it. Currently trying to figure out the new patch in Japanese. Good luck. I don't know what their whole translation thing is, but definitely what you were posting in the Discord earlier kind of made me laugh a little bit with how strange the wording is. At least what you were relaying. Are you going to build the bad water dump boxes around the water sources? Bingo. I think that was you that posted that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, spoiler alert, in episode 3 when I go to record in a little bit. But we'll have gates on both sides, and then the bad water I can just divert off the side of the cliff. The name Pompeii for Cascadia would be much cooler with the red water. Yes, it absolutely would. So when we have different naming stuff for the districts in that playthrough, feel free to suggest it. I really liked that one. It was very close. I'm pretty sure it doesn't tell me the exact number of votes for each option, but judging by the physical position of the bars in that vote tally, I think Cascadia might have only won by maybe 1 or 2 votes. It was very, very close. The what boxes? So with the new, I guess I should just start making stuff to actually do this while I'm talking. Modular frames. I need. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Reinforced iron plate and iron rods. See, this is why this game gets really complicated. You really need to have basic stuff set up early on, or you are going to be in a world of pain when it comes to actually, making components. But basically, the idea is around the water source. I want to build levees with 2 sets of gates. One set of gates goes out into the normal water flow, and the other one just kind of dumps it off to the side, so that when the bad tide comes in, I can shut the gates to the farm area and just divert all of the bad water off the side of the mountain. And then when the bad tide is done, then just swap it, and the water can go back where it's supposed to go. But I think the best way to deal with that is to just get a whole bunch of water out and just have a bunch of it stored up, and then use water dumps to irrigate instead of the river. Reduced iron plate. Reinforced iron plate. Thank you, I'll be taking that. Oh, this is so slow. It takes 2 per minute. Yeah, that's unsustainable. How many of those do I actually need? Probably a lot more than that. So we'll just kind of camp out here and wait for this to come out so we can grab it. Little cheesy to do this, but that's fine. Did I, no. This is probably another one of those things where it's going to be faster for me to just take the components and make it myself. When you get to my age, you'll appreciate a good pun. I love puns. Was the impression that I did not love puns? Because that could definitely not be further from the truth. Okay, I don't have any extras there. This one is chock full, so that's fine. One master, thanks very much. I appreciate it. What I'm thinking now, the bad water is going to be a nuisance in the long run. Absolutely. Every playthrough is just going to have the additional chore of siphoning it off the map with gates. Not necessarily always siphoning it off. You have the other pumps to refine it, and we do actually have to use it to make dynamite and these other late game items. So it's not going to be the end of the world if you get a bad tide, because you can still use this stuff. You just have to make sure you construct your farms in such a way where it's not going to immediately kill all of your crops. The bad tides only have a 40% chance of occurring at any given time. I think I had to have 2 modular frames to make the zapper thing. So let's check this again. 5? Oh, come on. Alright, I guess I'll just make more of these. I wonder if the automation mod will have a way to automate bad water versus safe water. I could see that. That would make sense if you had stream gauges, because that'll tell you the percentage of contamination. So that would be a pretty smart way to integrate that. Alright. I hate it when a recipe takes an odd number of these modular frames, because then you have one left over, because you only make them in sets of 2. I need to make another Xeno zapper. So, oh, yep, that needs more wire. So we need to make a good wire factory. So we definitely need to have more of that going on. I still can't make one of these. I need to have more cables. I think I have to have 15. There we go. Make this guy. And then I will now have, once I unequip this other one, I just need to have 25 cables and another little bit of wire. And then we can make the cool lightsaber and then immediately do literally anything else. Alright, next up. Do I want vehicular transporter steel production? I think the vehicular transport's going to be faster, so let's do that. Alright, I need to check this again. 25 cables. So let's do that. Alright, that's done. And now I have to take this thing out. And I just need another 220 some wires. Alright, so ingots away. I guess we'll just make it ourselves. Might be wrong, but I think every start of a new map in Timberborn will turn into, okay, I'll divert this and this and then set up all my bad water processing. Yeah, I feel like at least in the beginning, before people really get a full grasp on how this works, that's probably what's going to happen. Can't wait for the poll for the Water Beaver playthrough. Bramble Dam is the best pun I've heard. Yeah, that is awesome. I love that so much. That is just a fantastic pun. And like 2 people had like the same kind of idea, spelled differently. I mean, it's a great it's a great name, like irrespective of like the pun with the Black Betty song. But absolutely top tier. All right, I think I have enough to make this now. Yes. All right, so now I've got the Xeno Zapper. And now this is cool when you equip this thing. It has a cool animation that it does. Why can I not... Did I break my keyboard? There we go. What was that about? I love that sound so much. And every time you pull it out, it does the sound. I don't know how well you can hear it on stream, but that sounds cool. And this thing's... You can 2-hit most of the monsters with this. When will we return to Beaverly Hills? Tuesday. Go ahead and grab this thing. I want to see if I can hunt these other dudes that I said we were going to avoid with this. I watched a vid today. As soon as the pumps/showers register bad water, they just stop working. Yes, that is how that works. So it'll be interesting to see if we end up having to mess with too much of that. All right. So these things are really easy to defeat with the sword. You just can't get stung or they're going to have a bad time. But now we've gotten rid of that. Now I have Hatcher Remains. I can complete that research. And there's a blue power slug. Should save the game. This game autosaves. So no need to worry about saving. Now these guys are kind of bad news. Especially considering I can't actually fight it if I'm in this deep of water because I can't swing my sword. So I'd probably have to shoot at this with a rebar or whatever. I feel like the bad water processing is more of a mid-game thing. Yes, that was my impression with that as well. Now, over here, is there another thing behind the waterfall? You always have to check behind the waterfall. But it seems the only thing behind the waterfall is just this, this little thing here. Sometimes you find stuff. But I don't think this is really deep enough to go much of anywhere. Yeah, I can't really see anything. Physically hurting me. Why? Never trust auto... The autosave in Satisfactory is extremely good. It has never let me down. Unlike Timberborn and Ostriv autosave. My god, those are terrible. Oh, it's just always a mess with those. Pure coal. What else is up here? I can't jump because I can't get a foothold on the water. But hey, look at another one of these guys. Alright. This is actually causing me a lot more damage than I thought it would. That's done. Nobody else flying around. Alright, get that out of the way. Grab some berries. What is that back there? I can't see. Is that a yellow slug, or is that just light reflecting? That's just light reflecting. All right. Well, that's fine. Nothing under here. There never is. We'll go back and do a little bit more research here. Maybe bedtime for me is I hope you all enjoy the rest of the stream. Looking forward to the new beaver video tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Hope it's been a great one. It's been good. Glad you were able to be a part of it. So thanks for stopping by. You're physically hurting me because I promised to behave today and you said anaquote every time. Not reading that. Yeah, good job. Oh, I turned this off because I didn't have, yeah, we can turn that back on. We didn't have the power before, but now we do. All right, research. Let's research our hatchers. And then we can make these things. There we go. And then I think I can feed these into the awesome sink. And we've unlocked all this stuff. We can do protein inhalers. We can do structural analysis, which I can't because I don't have 5 of those yet. Pocket dimensions, hostile organism detection. Super useful. Unfortunately, it requires 5 of those. What are those things? Some sort of a computer-related part, and then printed circuit boards. That's way later after we have oil and plastic and everything. So for now, we can just make alien DNA capsules, and then feed those into the awesome sink. All right. And next we're going to get into vehicular transport because I want to make sure we can start moving things around. But I really want to make this, what's it called? There you go. Just send all these things right on in. We can watch it go up. I want to have the power plant kind of encased in walls and look like an actual thing. So we're making coupons fast with these things. But of course, every time you put stuff in, whether it's a DNA point stuff or if it's just regular items, the difficulty scales. So you're going to have to feed it more and more and more and more every time. But 18 coupons. We'll print those. So here's 18 coupons. We can go shopping. Let me click this. Come on. There we go. Head on over to the shop. Now, I said I was going to do walls and these other kind of things. So we have already regular walls. We can do door walls. Oh, I can't make windows yet. Silica in the MAM. I think I have to have... How do you make silica? I'm pretty sure it comes from... I can't remember what... Sulfur? You have to put sulfur and something else in there, but I don't have that unlocked yet. Protein inhalers. I feel like absorbing protein through your lungs might make it difficult to absorb oxygen through your lungs. Yeah, there's a little bit of the science in this game is definitely following the rule of cool rather than the rule of how stuff actually works. Plants can be destroyed using explosives. Yes. You can destroy a lot of things with explosives in this game. Sand. But you can't get sand in this game. You have to have specific resource nodes, and none of them are anywhere around here on the map. They're off closer to the forest, I think. Spore flowers. Yes. You can do those with explosives. I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can actually kill those, is with the explosives. But we are so far away from those. You have to have... I'm pretty sure you have to have silica for those as well, because you have to make gunpowder. And that comes from sulfur. And I think it's sulfur and some other, like, fine material. But I just don't know enough about the tech tree. Well, I know enough about the tech tree, but I don't remember everything. So, let's... God, I want my windows. I don't remember those requiring silica. I thought that was like a super early game unlock if you just bought the thing, but I guess they changed it. So door walls, I guess we can add that to the cart. We already have regular walls. Conveyor walls would be useful. And I think I will add those as well. So we're up to 17. I'm not going to worry about the ramp walls or anything. Gates is only really a thing for big stuff. But the fun thing that I want to do is the factory cart. So we'll go check out. We have 17. Let's buy them. And now we can make all sorts of bad choices with our factory cart, which does not run on the sand very well, by the way. It's designed to run on our foundations. But if we go to transport, maybe it's under special. No, I have to make it in the equipment thing. That's right. I can't just make it in the build your own whatever. Conveyor walls just portholes? I mean, kind of. There we go. Factory cart, TM. I need 2 more reinforced iron plates. So let's, yep, I can make 2. You can drive it backwards better in the sand. Yeah, it actually drives better backwards anyway, which is kind of funny. Hey, MP3. Let's stick this. So this is so funny when you're just carrying this thing around, because it's so huge. But I don't have third-person view, so I can't show you. But if you have somebody else in your session, you can look in on that. It's kind of funny looking. But I'll just deploy this now so you can see what this looks like. It literally just pops up like that. And it has a little inventory, literally 1 slot of inventory. Then you get in it, and you're literally hunched over. But it's funny because you can put a siren on top. It's good fun. But you can drive this in the sand, but it is very hard to control. So that is why most people just drive it backwards, because it steers kind of like a forklift almost. If you are forklift certified. Yeah, it's not faster than walking, at least not on sand, but it is fun. You just have a good time doing all sorts of fun with this. But I do want to show you the what it does on the factory platforms and stuff. I guess we can put our siren on. That's so obnoxious. Steers sort of like a rowboat. Yeah, because the wheels... okay, the wheels in the back of the thing are what actually turn. And it drives much faster forward, but you can't control it on the sand like that. So once you have a actual like a road setup, you can go pretty fast between different places if you can stay on the road. Kurt, what the hell? Oh my god, man. It also can't really go up hills very well. But once it gets on here, it becomes much easier to control. So you can do like little drifting and stuff. Whee! It's just a fun little thing to play around with. But then as soon as you get on the sand, it's like, forget it. You're not ever gonna make any good progress with this. It's just funny because where the wheels are makes it hard to control. Anyway, this one I don't think you can automate either, but you can automate the other stuff. But yeah, I need to. I guess I just have to dismantle it, and then that goes back in my inventory. Yep. So we'll keep that on us for other purposes. But now that we have walls, do I actually have enough? I might have enough to do like something. We have basic walls, center door wall, side conveyor, etc. So, oh, I don't have enough. No, I do. You just have to decide. Oh, does it not let you change direction of the walls anymore? I have to have the flat side on the inside, huh? I guess so. Well, anyway, that is where those will come in. You can recolor stuff. I don't remember where in the settings it is to change the universal default color, but I really wanted the windows, man. Ah, that is such a pain. So I don't even know where I can get, I guess I could just look it up, where silica comes in. But these buildings look so cool when you have actual windows. And I was hoping we could do that, but we'll see. Now, side doors and conveyor walls is because we have this second miner right here that is extracting coal that we aren't going to need because these four are running perfectly fine off of the other one. And we could just overclock stuff. But this guy is going... I might actually rotate this 90 degrees and have it feed out the other side, depending on how stuff looks. But this is going to start feeding steel production, which will probably end up being in a different building. But I wanted to enclose this and actually have this look nice. So let me look up where the silica deposits are on this. Because at some point I knew where they were, I just don't remember. I believe Europe is currently learning that you always need coal. Well, from what I understand, they wouldn't need as much coal if Germany hadn't abandoned all of their nuclear power plants. But I don't need to get involved in European politics. Let's see. Satisfactory silica locations. Yes, please tell me. Knowledge that I at one point actually knew. Ooh, cut down coral with a chainsaw. Well, that's evil. It's produced from... Oh, it's quartz. Of course. That... Okay. Oh, why are there so many ads on this? Stop that. So I can make that in an assembler with raw quartz and limestone if I have an alternative recipe. Or I can use a constructor to make silica out of raw quartz. So now the question is, where can I get quartz? I know there's a good source of quartz in a cave, but I'm not trying to go all the way over there. I want to say there's quartz kind of where I am, but I don't remember exactly where it is. Alright. Just show me a location on the map. It's added to the resource scanner, the quartz research chain, the MAM using quartz. Yes. Acquisition. Just show me on the map, come on. Yeah. Western slope, I'm not there. Ah, the Dune Desert, that's what I need. That is where we are. So I know there's quartz somewhere in this general area. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it's like around the corner here. Closer to where the cliff is. Oh, hey, it's one of these dudes. Why are you running away from me? Get back here. Alright, that was easy. Well, usually those guys are where stuff is, but this is just regular iron ore, so we're not really concerned about that. This should be iron there. I don't think that goes anywhere, so I'm not going to bother with that. This is copper up here. Hey, a yellow slug. Nice. We need one of those. Caterium. We'll grab that real quick. I hear somebody off to the right. Let's see what's going on. Because normally these slugs have somebody guarding them. Hey, look, it's one of these spitter dudes again. What's good? Get back here. It's just so much easier when you have this weapon. Alright, come on. Gonna make me climb this thing? Come on, man. Really? Just because I don't have the fancy thing that lets me jump high. Alright. Just build a ramp. Why not? I know about everything about Satisfactory. What's the little wrench hanging off your sword for? You know, I don't know. I think it's just like ornamentation for decoration. Although I guess if you really wanted to invent an in-story reason for that, you could just say it's to do like adjustments for it or something. Why are you always running away? There you go. Good job. Another yellow slug. Yeah, that's the fun thing about nuclear power is that when it's done correctly, it's basically idiot-proof. If you actually invest the resources and have people properly trained. But sometimes there's stuff that you just can't prevent, like natural disasters in the case of Fukushima and then Chernobyl with completely flawed design and, shall we say, incompetent people in charge of running stuff.
Data shows this as a mix of sulfide and sulfate minerals. It could be an indication of recent volcanic activity. A new research tree exploring volatile self-defense applications can now be accessed in the MAM.
Yeah, that's how we make our explosives, with our sulfur. Caterium ore. Alright, so somewhere around here... Yeah, here's a bunch of dudes. They've got to be protecting something. This, I think, is the alpha big dude hog thing. Yeah, because he's larger. Back here so I can smack you. Yeah, if these guys gang up on you, you can actually become severely dead very quickly. Alright, nobody else is going to kill me, right? Good. Yeah, 3 hog remains at once. Is there another one that I didn't pick up? Yes. Alright. I can hear somebody else, so let's very quickly eat some berries here. Get our strength back up. Yeah, those pillars emit toxic gas, by the way. We have to blow those up. But this is, I believe, the edge of the map right here. Yes. There's a yellow slug. There's more toxic gas up there. Off to that side, I think there's a bunch of water, which is something that you're able to harvest if you choose. Let's grab this guy. Alright, now I just need to remember where exactly the quartz is over here. I know it's somewhere in this general area, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Hey, here's a little tiny bit, but I'm looking for a node.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be
there's more up
accessed
there.
in the MAM.
There's another yellow slug over there. I haven't kept track of how far away from the base we are currently. I know there's a pretty good bit of distance. Okay, the yellow slug up there is caught up behind something we have to blow up. If you can see that little bit of rock there. Give me this ramp here. Why is this like this? I guess we'll just go for this. That's fine. Help us get up the hill. Once we have the nicer boots, it's not going to matter. We can just jump everywhere. Alright, can I get up here? Is there anything? Oh, no, those are the danger things. These can definitely ruin your day really fast if you don't keep track of where they are and you let them smack you. Alright, I think I got all of them. Here we go. Grab the slug. Yeah, water supply in California is a very large problem. I think a lot of it has to do with Las Vegas. Imagine that. If you build golf courses in the desert, bad things happen. Oh, what's up, dude? You can't get up here, can you? Well, I'm not going to harvest the sphere anyway, so that's okay. How much quartz do I have? 47. Yeah, I really need more than 47. But I have not found the nodes yet. I know there's a couple over here. But we still keep finding these little outcroppings anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, California water is a huge, huge problem because they get most of it. The city of Los Angeles gets most of its water from the Colorado River, which, as the name implies, originates, or at least goes through a lot of Colorado, flows through the Grand Canyon, goes through the Hoover Dam, which provides power to a lot of these areas as well. But all of these states that are along the route of the Colorado River claim that it has, or claim that they have the rights to that water, and it's one of those like really, oh hello, one of those really hotly contested legal battles. That guy spat at me, so we have to heal ourselves. But yeah, that's one of those things where pretty much everybody who is arguing about it is simultaneously wrong and right, and it's like, all right, well, you probably shouldn't have built this giant city in the middle of the desert that uses a ton of water for really wasteful purposes. But at the same time, now you have people you have to actually, you know, keep alive. So what am I supposed to do? Tell you just you can't have any water? Now we got to fight this guy. This is like the alpha spitter, so he'll give us a lot of resources, but he'll also have a lot of possibility to damage us. Where did he go? Did he just fall off? Like drown or what? I know I didn't kill him. Well, I don't hear him. Purple power slug. Yes, water allotment from the Colorado River. That's exactly what I was talking about. And to a certain extent, it happens in my state as well because we get a lot of our water from rivers that originate in Tennessee. And there's people arguing about, okay, well, it's in this reservoir, so it belongs to these people. Like, well, no, because the water came from here. It's just like, it's one of those...
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Oh, it doesn't. Shut up. It's one of those things that's just really complicated, and there's all sorts of politics and legal stuff behind it. Like, I just don't have the capacity to understand this right now. But I can tell you for sure, the way to solve this is not to keep building more and more houses in the middle of the desert and have them have lawns in a place where there is no naturally occurring grass whatsoever. That is just idiocy. But people in this country want to have lawns for some reason. So, whatever. You can do what you want, but you're not going to be free from the consequences of your actions. Raw quartz. King Chua, thanks very much. Appreciate it. We're just chilling here. I hear spiders. I don't see them. Where are you? Hello? I don't even see this thing. Where is it? Did it just disappear? All right, we're gonna get out of here. If I can't see it, I can't fight it. So we'll just get on out of here. Yeah, the lawns are a non-native, it's like monoculture that is absolutely horrible for the environment, and it's just like, why? I never understood the purpose. Like, okay, cool, it's nice to have grass. People don't even go outside. So why are you spending all these resources trying to keep non-native grass alive in front of your house just so you can have one up on your neighbors because your lawn looks slightly better? I don't care about that. I'd rather have just, you know, naturally occurring wild grasses and flowers and stuff and, like, you know, not kill bees with pesticides trying to keep my lawn 5% greener than some other guy on the other end of the street. Like, why? Why are you like this? I don't know. People get really into lawn care. Like, whatever, do what you want, but not for me. Yeah, and then you got to pay somebody to come mow your grass, or you got to spend hours every weekend, sometimes twice a week, mowing it. Like, why? Yeah, something like lawns makes a lot more sense in a rainy environment. And I guess where I live, we get enough rain. Or I guess it's fine, but in the middle of the desert, no. Why? Why would you do that? Now, this is interesting. I don't remember seeing one of these with this, like, skeleton in the middle. I've only ever seen them just put the rock on the outside. So now that makes me think maybe these at some point were man-made. I don't know. Food for thought. Rules with HOAs. Oh, yeah, I hate HOAs. Like, categorically despise HOAs. It keeps the value of the neighborhood up. Okay, well, you can also just, you know, not be mean to people. I don't know, like, I always see the stories about, like, people getting fined by their HOAs for doing maintenance on their car and their driveway. Like, who are you to tell me I can't work on my car? Like, why should somebody have the authority to tell me what I can and cannot do on my private property? There we go. Here's our quartz nodes. Or there's at least one of them here. But we gotta kill... Oh, let's just not engage these guys. I am absolutely not a libertarian. Do not slander me. I don't need to get involved in political debates. I like the idea of people being free to do what they want. I don't align myself specifically with the U.S. Libertarian Party. Or any of the parties, really. I just want people to be left alone and not be stupid about stuff. Alright. Yes, blast me. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you're gonna spit at me and then run away? Alright. I see how it is. Alright, we gotta kill this other guy, too. Where'd he go? Alright, where's the juice? There it is. Alright, is there anything up here? Because we have not run into a crash dropship yet, and I know that's something we need to at some point start doing. Oh, these are new, the geysers. You can get water. You can extract that for different industrial processes. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. I thought there was a dropship over here that we could get. Maybe I'm just thinking of another spot. I know there's a couple in the desert. So if it's not over here, and we don't see anything else, I guess we'll go back and collect some quartz. I should have brought a portable miner with me. That would have been smart. Oh my god. Not reading that. But that's funny. Alright, 2 quartz nodes. Are these impure or normal? Normal. Cool, so I'm going to make sure I can see what's going on. And we'll just sit here and hold down the E key for a little bit. Get some quartz. And then we can get some windows. There's also, I think, oil over here. So I'll get, might get a little over 200 quartz and then we'll head back. Alex, what? Why? Actually, I don't know that I don't have one. I guess I don't. I thought I might. But it appears I do not. So I can only hold another 70 of it anyway. Yikes. When you're beating on the rocks in the desert, the song is We Will Rock You. Absolutely correct. Well, then we got to make stuff for the vehicular transport, too. I don't think I can leave waypoints on the map yet either, where I would say we should mark this. But I think I have to have beacons for that. Alright, let's see. Oh. I guess I can make a map marker. Let's zoom in. And I'll just say quartz, because we're going to want to come back up here. Quartz X. Get out of here. Select icon. Is there going to be a... Oh, no, it's not going to tell me. I guess we'll just, How about a thumbs up? There you go. And that will be useful later, but we are full. It doesn't show up there, but we can always open the map and get back to it. I need to bring portable miners out here so we can have that just ready to go. Yeah, this is the water little resource node thing. There's also ones for oil. Pure water, huh? Well, somewhere there is one for oil. Now, what's over here that this guy's trying to protect? I hear something. What's up, dude? Alright, now I got a lot of plasma spitter remains. I think... Is this just more quartz? I can't carry it anyway. So maybe there's something here that I have to blow up something to access. I don't know. Do I have enough space to get some nuts? I don't think I do, but we'll try. Nope. It's a shower. I mean, I guess. So I can hear these guys. Big ol' space elevator. Yeah, I would get out the factory cart, but it's not going to be any faster than this, so gonna choose not to worry about it. So we've got plenty of other stuff to do. And look at that, we're still only halfway through making our whatever these things are called, smart plating. Hey James, good to see you. Here's a crashed dropship. We can't gather any of this because we don't have any space. But there's probably going to be something we have to defeat here. Usually is. But this right here, drop pod, is going to need 50 megawatts of power to open the door. And inside there's going to be a hard drive, which will have alternative recipes for stuff we can collect on it. But some of these, if we already have... Yeah, we already have a stack in our inventory that's not completely full. We can harvest it. If not, we'll have to come back. But I think, yeah, not enough space for wire. There's going to be a little bit more here. If his hotbar were full, it would be centered and not crooked. If you look closely, you can spot 4 empty slots. Yes, I just have not completely filled up the hotbar yet. Haven't really felt the need to. Because I haven't been building too much stuff. I wanted to say there was a slug up there, but maybe not. So we'll have to remember to come back to that at some point to get the hard drive out, but probably not today. And there's another Mercer sphere over here. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, here's that S. Hog remains. Is that just coal? I think it is. Is this another crashed drop pod? Or is that just the same one? Yep, same one we were already looking at. I don't know why I came back over here. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time in this game just going around to look for hard drives. I want to say there's at least 100 of them just scattered around. There's somewhere around there. I know there's over 100 alternative recipes you can unlock, but there are not as many hard drives as there are alternate recipes, so you kind of have to pick and choose what you're going to specifically use. Now, I think, are these the impure iron nodes? I don't remember. Oh, we can kill this guy anyway. That was easy. Pure iron, yes. Okay, we will use this. The pure iron node, we're definitely going to make some sort of a factory right here based off of this guy, but we probably don't have time for that tonight. Alright, get back here. Normal copper. So I imagine what we'll end up doing in the near future is we'll build a little factory complex here. This guy will probably end up being for wire because it's just a normal copper ore node. We'll see what we can get out of it. Just make it a bunch of wire. But the pure iron is really going to be helpful for us getting rods. I think we're going to have it make iron rods so we can have rotors and stuff. Deuterium, do I have space for some? Yes, I do. Nope, not enough to get any more of that, so that's fine. Alright, do I have any room for anything else? If this is sulfur, then I can pick some up. If it's deuterium, then I cannot. What is this? Oh, it's iron. Alright, well, we don't care about that anyway. So, a successful expedition. Now we just have to go research a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, to the MAM we go. Alien organisms, we've already done most of that. Deuterium. I have to make quick wire, which will unlock that. Nutrients-wise, we don't have steel power slugs. Can't afford... Oh, I have to have wire. Okay. Quartz is what I was looking for. Kurt, stop spreading fake news. Now I can research silica, which was the whole reason we did this in the first place. And the Blade Runners. Yes, friends, the Blade Runners. That is what we want. Now, what can I... well, I guess I gotta start putting stuff in here that I don't need, like all of this, all these leaves and everything. That can go bye-bye. But now I have the ability to make silica, and I'm going to make quite a bit so we can make those Blade Runners. Yep, bring on the glass. We'll make ourselves a nice factory wall outline thing for our coal plant. And maybe do a couple other things, and then I'll probably have to get off so I can do tomorrow's Timberborn video. I think I can research the Blade Runners now. Give me... yes. These are super useful. You can run really fast and jump really high. Pocket Dimension, don't really care. Quartz crystals, I don't think we need to worry about right now, but this is how you get to computerized electronics. Cowface, thank you. Appreciate it. Vehicular transport. James as well, appreciate it. How old are you now? I am 32. Blade Runners, I need 20 more silica, so let's do that. Alrighty, we're going to have some pretty sweet new legs here in just a second. Alright. Blade Runner's into the leg slot. And now, if I press Shift, I can run substantially faster. And I can jump a little bit higher. If I take it off, not as fast, not as high. I think it's something to the effect of like double for both of those. But it is so much faster to walk around this way. Cool. Turned 30 in November. Well, we'll try to keep that in mind. I always like to keep track of stuff that's important to people. All right. We've got to research our vehicular transport, but I needed to see if there's anything else. Sulfur. I guess we might as well. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Better fall damage, I think. Black powder, yes. I guess it's coal and sulfur. But black powder is what allows us to make bombs. Well, that's what's right here, I think. But then we have the Nobelisk detonators. No, okay, they're both in the same thing. We have to have steel for that, and we don't have steel yet. There's quite a bit of stuff you can do with sulfur and quartz. We just haven't quite gotten there yet. But yes, I believe the fall damage is one of the big advantages. What was I... Oh, I was making deuterium ingots so I could make quick wire. That's what it was. Can I request a Timberborn video for my birthday? I mean, I'm probably still going to be making Timberborn then. So I don't think you're going to be missing out on that. Okay, so now I can make quick wire. How much quick wire do I have to research electronics? 100. The zip line, that's very, very tempting. I don't know. Oh, I kind of want to make the zip line instead of Deuterium electronics. But I know where to get more. So since we have the space, oh, this is so much better having the Blade Runners back. My God, that was so annoying to deal with, not having access to the faster running. But now, that's iron ore. Where was the Deuterium? Was it over here? I think it was somewhere like that. Now I have to remember. That we hadn't messed with. Somewhere around here. Maybe I'm just insane. But I specifically remember, okay, pure iron node. Somewhere there was a little outcropping of it that we couldn't harvest because I didn't have enough space. Maybe it's further back here. It's the 12th. Gotcha. How long to go on for tonight? Not too much longer. Because I got to record about an hour. I try not to have that go too late, because if I don't stop recording until like midnight, then, I don't know, by the time it's processed enough to push out to the beard boosters, it's like 2 in the morning. And then my sleep schedule gets all messed up. I'm like, all right, nobody wants that. So I would like to finish up within the next hour, 10, 15 minutes or so. Oh, it was quartz that was over here. All right. Well, I mean, I'll take more of that. That's fine. I guess now I can scan for Deuterium. I know we have the one up there that we've already made space for. I'm pretty sure that's the closest one. Should be right. Oh, there's one 700 meters that way. That one's, wow, it's over a kilometer. Okay, well, that's fine. Not going to be worried about it. But let's go ahead and go, I guess, feed some stuff into the awesome sink so we can get coupons to buy the glass windows. And we'll see. Stab the rock. Can't really stab rocks. I mean, you can kind of slice at it, but don't really need to do much of that. Should I have marked this deposits you found? Yeah, I should have. But I didn't. Is this Deuterium? Maybe it is. Nope, it's copper. Oh well. I guess we're taking a little road trip up here. And this is faster than the factory cart, unless it was on a factory floor. So this is better. Just did it again. Yeah, but I'm not worried about copper. Copper is common enough, and I already have automated mining of it. The things I'm more concerned about right now are things like quartz and Deuterium, if I find any bauxite or anything like that. But I know where the bauxite is. It's not over here. Oh, stab the rock again? What are you talking about, like this? Doesn't do anything. Alright, Deuterium. Pure Deuterium. So I had my last playthrough, I had a Mark III miner on this, which I believe was taking out 240 per minute at the base rate for the Mark III miner, but since it's pure, it was like 480 per minute, which is quite a lot. There's not really any reason for me to get too much more of this, but I don't want to come back over here every single time. So we might as well, since we're here, gather a little bit more and then go back and take care of everything we got to take care of. Alright, that's fine. Now, why not have some portable miners with you on these deposits? Yeah, I really need to. I just wasn't thinking about it. Not a Bandicoot. Hey, GC. Hey, all. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Now, if we're careful about how we get down, we're not going to hurt ourselves. You just kind of have to not fall all at once. This is going to hurt. Yep. But not as much because we have the blade runners, or whatever those things are called. Iron ore. Is this a pure deposit? I can't ever remember. Impure. Alright, so we can safely ignore that. Probably forever. Leave that guy alone. Hey, more quartz. Go ahead and grab that. Make sure he's not going to follow me. Alright, that's done. Hello. I guess he did want to fight. See ya. Hey, where did you come from? Alright, limestone. Don't need to worry about that over here. Aha! Are you sulfur or are you caterium? Caterium, that's fine. We'll go ahead and grab this. I think those deposits were between your marked location and the space elevator. Okay, well that was caterium, and I see another one here. So I guess that is what I was missing. Oh, it's full. Paul, thanks very much for the gift membership. Who's going to get it? Let's find out. Hey, it's Hoffmeister. YouTube doesn't completely hate you. Yeah, welcome back to the Beard Boosters once again. Alright, let's go over here. Thanks very much, Paul. Appreciate it. What else can I get away with? I have to make the actual wire. Power slugs. I didn't have the... Oh, that's right. I need to get cable. Do I have space for cable? I'm going to have to put some stuff in our little container here. Wood. Get out of here. Let's make some cables. Off to bed with me. Got work in the morning. Thanks for stopping by, James. Have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you again soon. Alright, we're going to do 100 cables here. And then we'll go and research some other stuff. And then hopefully I have some stuff. Did I not do 100? I did. Okay. Then hopefully we'll have enough to get those windows. What was it that I was going to do? Power slugs. That's right. Alright. That works. I need to make more. But first, I don't have enough slots for quick wire, do I? If I make caterium ingots, I can get some of that back, so let's do that. This might take a little bit of time. Quick wire, I think, I hope is more than 2 per ingot. That would be annoying if it wasn't. But we'll see what happens after we stick the rest of this into ingot form. Almost there. Patience is virtue. Alright, quick wire. 5 per, that's what it was. Alright, well, let's make some quick wire. Because I think we're going to need a couple hundred of this. Always wondered, how old are you? I am 32 as of today. So So I believe I can get to maybe 300 or 400 cook wire with the amount of Caterium that I've got. Fortunately, there's almost nothing you need to use Caterium for that doesn't require quick wire. So I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and maybe next time, maybe the time after that, build ourselves a quick wire factory up on top of the mountain there. I think it'll say 4th at some point during the duration of your month of membership here. Because it goes, I don't know, it's some weird way they count the duration, because currently Devilish Fun, last I checked, is the only one that has been a 5-month member. But I'm pretty sure MP3 and Dealanach will be pretty close behind. Kurt will be a few days behind them. But other than that, I don't know anybody's join dates. So unfortunately, I can't tell you when that will get fixed. I need 50 cable for that, really? That is only 100. Okay. Well, we'll research the electronics. That's going to open up a couple more things. And now we can have Mark II power poles. We can do AI limiters and high-speed connectors, and then all sorts of stuff. We get Mark III power poles. Is that a smart splitter? Yes, the smart splitter is so cool. That is a very, very useful thing. Bullet guided, what? That's new. Homing rifle ammo? Okay, all right. We got to do something like that. Cables. Kurt, why do you just make stuff up like this? 5 months as of today. All right, well, good to know. I will correct that in the... Oh, I didn't want to have 51. Whatever. I will correct that in the Beard Booster credits for the video I'm about to do. I always check every time, but sometimes I just barely miss it, depending on when in the day I actually make a video. All right, 100. Now let's research our zipline. All right, zipline is completed. Yeah, this whole time I should have been just manually collecting all this stuff so I could feed it into our awesome sink and get the credits. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make those DNA capsules. Now I start overshooting stuff because I have all the jumps to go around. Protein. Not enough space in inventory. Come on. All right, what can I hide here? Power shards. I don't really want to hide power shards. I guess I could do raw limestone. Don't really need to worry about half of that stuff. All right. Protein. Month number 5 for today. All right. Well, we're going to find out when we go look at everything. Alien DNA capsules. And then we can feed these into the awesome sink. I love that this is a thing that I can just hunt animals and exploit their corpses for profit. That is exactly the kind of thing that would be in a capitalism simulator. That's... Rifle ammo, do you already have a rifle? I do not. That's something that I have not built yet. I don't even know if I can actually build the rifle yet. I can just make different types of ammo for it. I think that is... that's part of the steel tree, I'm pretty sure. Just want to see beaver running around. Jeez. Creative. Yeah, I can't make a rifle yet. I'm pretty sure that is in... Okay. It's either in quartz or sulfur. Power generation, node unavailable. It's not going to tell me. It's either in that or there's another tier that I have to research. Maybe it might even be tier 5. Can't quite get to. All right. I can't research any more of this stuff because I don't have anything left. Stun rebar. Yeah, so that would lead me to believe that I could have done it from something else, but I just don't. Oh, here it is, the rebar gun. I have to unlock structural analysis. Then I can have the rebar gun. So theoretically within, I don't know, maybe about 5 minutes I could make that, but that's not a priority. It's kind of annoying to use the rebar gun because you can only shoot one thing at a time. So I'd rather just do some of the other ways that we've done this. Now, what was I going to feed in here? Wire? I think that's what it was. The annoying thing is that this takes a very long time because I don't have very fast belts yet. But I think if I have enough... I don't have reinforced iron plate. I can put this in. Where is... I guess I'll just grab a couple of these. Do I have regular iron plate? Oh, I could just make some. That's easier. Have you heard of the game Shipbreaker? I think I watched RCE play that a couple times. Where's Meatball? I have not seen him in a while. But he'll be around somewhere. Probably around the place we found him. We'll have to find him again. Sometimes they'll pick up items on the ground. Rifle should be in the sulfur research. Yeah, I don't know if you missed it, but we did find it in there. Let's upgrade our belt. Here we go. So now this goes twice as fast, 120 items per minute. And once we have steel, it'll go twice as fast as that. So now we've got one coupon we can print. We have one left over. Last time, let's check our windowed walls. 6? Oh man, that's going to take forever. But maybe I can do something else. I don't know. I just you see how this can take a really long time. Now I have so many points, and the wire is not the most efficient way to get that done. So let's just feed those in and then come over here and start making a bunch of cable, because that is faster. Rift Breaker. No, he's played Shipbreaking Simulator. Unless Shipbreaker is a different game from Shipbreaking Simulator. Hard Space Shipbreaker is a space opera debt slavery simulator. That sounds interesting. I think I saw RCE play Shipbreaker 2 where you use a proton pack beam to drag ship parts into furnaces. I might not have watched all his videos then. I just remember him walking around with, like, I don't know, like a screwdriver or a cutting torch and, like, taking individual screws out of the wall. I'm getting windows today. What are you talking about? I told you we're going to get this done. It just might take a little while. Now, why do I have a notification over here? You gonna let me click on this or what? Oh, YouTube. Oh, that was ban funding tab. Why is this only now showing up? Oh, okay, so that highlights GIFs and super chats. That's useful. And now I know that's a thing. Go back and look at that. Alright, once we have all these converted to cables, we'll feed the cables into the resource sink. Auto clicker? No, I hit the space bar once, which just automatically turns it on, and then in this game I can click wherever I want on my computer without having to worry about it. I think in Timberborn there is a setting I can change to allow me to do that too. I just haven't bothered. And there we go. So now we can take a look here. See, we already have 6 coupons. What did I tell you? But I'll just feed those through, see how fast that goes up. Yeah, the DNA capsules are really good early game to get a bunch of coupons. But this is going to take so long, I'm just going to print these coupons now. And we will go ahead and grab our window walls. And add to cart. Is there something for... why did it do that? Is there something for one coupon I can get? Can't get the science, obviously. I don't have quartz crystals. Streetlights. I don't really have a use for those right now. Ooh, yes. The wall attachments, unfortunately, are... Now I'm going to have to get another one of these. was I wanted to get the pipeline wall attachment so I could send the stuff in through the side with the coal. So I think that is what we will do. We'll get that. Now the power outlets unfortunately take more than I think we have time for today, but we can always just redo that later. I just checked and RC did in fact play Hard Space Shipwrecker. He's guy's got like thousands of videos. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that then. But I specifically remember it like the one where he's just like cutting an actual ship apart. I don't remember there being any sort of weird stuff, but that also could just be me not paying attention. Pipeline floor hole brings back childhood memories. What in the world are you? What in the world are you talking about? All right, let's grab that coupon. Click. Thank you. All right. And that's still in there. Pipeline wall attachments. Add cart. And we'll buy that. So now we can finally, after a very long time, go and take care of building all of our stuff. Now let's see. I need to get a couple of stacks of concrete. Then I need to get some iron plates. And then I imagine I'm going to have a bunch of silica as well. I think this should be okay. Now to make the window walls, 2 silica. How much silica do I have? I don't, so I need to make some. I lived in the countryside. We were creative. All right, that tells me all I need to know. I'm not going to turn all of the quartz into silica because that is not going to be convenient when I need it for other things, but most of that is going to have to be probably Sunday or whenever the next time we stream after that is. Hard Space Shipwrecker, you salvaged spaceships in orbit, but you had to buy all your equipment, which the company graciously loaned you. I think I might have watched that. I don't remember too many of the details. I use his videos a lot as like half paying attention background noise. That probably sounds bad, but he's very fun to listen to if you're like not even remotely interested in like what the game actually is. He's still very funny just to listen to like his commentary and all the jokes and everything. Let's come on over here and build ourselves a factory. I don't have any roof pieces, but I don't care. We'll get there at some point. Your score starts at like negative $2 billion. Yep, sounds about right. It's okay, your soothing voice has been letting me nap lately. Yeah, you know, you're not the only person that says that. I've got some friends in real life who admitted that they use my videos as a sleep aid. Like, I don't care. You do what you want. You watch the video, I get paid either way. Or you have it on at least. Alright, so, is it going to be easier for me to just do this from the top? I think it is. So let's just climb up here. And if you have the Blade Runners, which we do, you can just jump up to the top of this, and now you're a little higher. So what we'll do is we will just go into our wall section. Basic walls, and I think I can zoop this. Toggle build mode, zoop. And we'll just bring this all the way down. Did that reach all the way? I can't actually see. I think it didn't. Yep, there we go. Just bring that all the way that way. And then along this back side, we can either stack up another layer without windows, or we can put windows in. I'm not really married to it either way. Although I do think I like the idea of having one level off the ground that doesn't have windows. Now, why is this not wanting to stack higher? Snap to foundation. Did I do this wrong? Let's take a look. No, I think that's right. So why is this only going up halfway? What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. You could just have quarter block heights? That's kind of useful, actually. Okay. So maybe I need to figure this out first. I know what I do need to do is have this come in the wall, probably through this section here. So if I go to... no, it's just going to be a regular wall. And then I have to have... I can't turn this around. I have to have the pipeline hole just click. Come on. There we go. What does the outside of this look like? Did it give the... okay, no, that's the right way. Don't really know what's going on with it not wanting me to do things a certain way, but that's... I guess that's just how that goes. Sucks because then I have to go back and rewatch what I missed. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. If I'm watching something in bed, I'll just fall asleep. And I'll wake up, it'll be like 4 episodes later. I'm like, oh man, come on. I just have no idea what's happened this entire time. Alright, now I should be able to go all the way across here. That's what I was looking for earlier. And then we'll just come down here. The quarter block heights is a new thing, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It seems very... I didn't want this here. It seems very useful if you're dealing with the different platform heights. Which is a frustration of mine from... wait, why did this... Yeah, no. Cease and desist. Oh, I can hold G and I can do all of it at once. I have to be careful not to dismantle the power pole. Stop that. No, no. Alright, oh, Devilish is here. What's up? Appreciate it. Thanks very much. Yeah, I got caught by the one high wall here. So I've got to take care of that. Yeah, this is definitely a new thing since the last time I played. So we'll do that. Basic, get out of here. Why are all these new things I'm not familiar with? That is supposed to... I don't need to go that far. I just need to go out to here. Alright, so now what we'll do is I'm going to put a doorway. I imagine probably right here. Center door wall. And that, when I come up to it, it looks just like the doors from Halo Combat Evolved. Like when you're on the, what is that level? The Silent Cartographer, and you're like in the middle of the island. That's exactly what that looks like. And you can toggle modes to be always closed, always open, etc. So that is going to now connect here. Go all the way past our convenient little sand pile. And then we'll have this like so. And now the fun part is putting in these windows. We can do single windows, frame windows, panel windows. I believe they all cost the same resources. Yes, they do. I don't like these reinforced windows as much. Panel windows seem kind of more like a like an actual factory thing, but I used to always build with the frame windows like this. So I think that is what I'm going to want to do. So we have a couple different options for how we want to build the walls. You vote single windows. You want the giant pane of glass. All right, those look pretty empty, I think. But what we can do is we can just have this completely all the way around glass, or we can have the corners have like the regular walls. I always thought the Silent Cartographer was a cool title. Yeah, the first time I played the game, I had no idea what it was talking about, but then it gets to that part in the story where it explains everything. Like, that is really clever. I don't know, the writing of the Halo series is among my very favorite in all of video games. What is this overlapping? Oh, it's the power pole. Okay, I'm not worried about that. I have not played Halo Infinite, but I have not heard great things about that, which is too bad. I really, really loved Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, and the Halo 3 story. Reach is also complete excellence. That all the way... I love being able to just do this from wherever I'm standing with the little zoop function. So the bad news is I don't have enough silica to do really much of anything else, but this does give you an idea of how this is going to look once this is all the way up. So we'll do, it's going to have to be next time because I do not have enough time to keep collecting stuff. But we'll have this go all the way up. We'll put a proper roof on it. We'll have some walkways along the inside so you can walk around and see what's going on. But before we're done, we do have to have that, no, there we go. We have to have that pipeline come in the correct side. So, and of course it doesn't, the game doesn't care. You can do whatever you want. But I like stuff to look a little bit more convenient. Wall hole is what we want. So this right here, yep, right like that. And now we can have just pipeline just go all the way through. Unfortunately, I can't, oh, this is going to be interesting. I can't pause these without causing a crash. So let's just hope I can do this fast enough where it's not going to run out of water. Because I've got to, oh, I didn't make a door. I should have made a door. I'll do that. I'll just cut this out. But I need to have this other pipeline coming out of here first to connect to this before we really mess with anything else. So that is going to probably be best connected right here. So we'll just very, very quickly have that like so. And hook that up. And I think we should still be fine. Oh yeah. We didn't lose any pressure at all. Alright, come on, let me out. So now that looks a little bit better going into the wall at the, you know, correct spot. We can paint. Oh, I should put another thing of foundation under here. Okay, there we go. That looks better. And we will clean this up. I do have the ability to do wall supports that I can stick on different parts of the building. But that I think is pretty firmly entrenched into do that next time kind of stuff. We just have that completely connected to the side. Make it nice and cleaned up. But now, hopefully you can see how nice this is going to look with windows all around. We'll have different floors of windows and stuff, obviously, so it doesn't look exactly the same all the way around. But that's going to look really nice. We can have different heights for different stuff. Storage integrated. We could even do like a big drive-up door for the vehicles. But that is definitely next time stuff. So let's climb this. And get ourselves a nice vantage point. That looks pretty cool. If we go into photo mode, I can't hide my what do you call it here? So we'll just get rid of that. That looks pretty cool. So this is going to be probably another 7 or 8 stacks of windows. So we're going to have a lot of quartz. Got to get that mining. Probably do that Sunday. Yep. Should be all sorts of good fun. Sunday stream is going to be, I think, I have to remember what time I've got stuff going on. But Saturday stream for sure is going to be earlier in the afternoon because I've got stuff to do later. Sunday is either going to be early evening or probably maybe about the same time as tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give you guys an update. But, yep, that is all I got time for today. Devilish, thanks for the 4. I just saw that. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. And sorry for those of you who just joined stream. Don't listen to anything Kurt says. It's all fake news. So what other kind of lies are you spreading here? Jesse, good to see you. Sorry we're just about done here. But, good to see you as always. Mara, I think is that how that's pronounced? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, one of our... well, he's never been a beard booster before, which is hilarious, but I've known this guy for like a decade. Came in and did 10 gifted subs, and you were one of them. So welcome to the Beard Boosters. But yep, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. I got to go record more Timberborn for tomorrow. Beard Boosters will see that video in probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe. Everybody else, 10:30-ish a.m. or whenever I wake up and change the time of the video. But thanks very much for being here, helping me celebrate my birthday here a little bit. I very much appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your night. And we'll see you later. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.